Welcome to Oakhurst. It's been a while since I've posted. I've had an operation and I've not been feeling terrific, but I'm starting to get a bit more like me, so I thought I'd put a post up. And whilst I've been incapacitated, the old brain box has been going as it does, and I've had a couple of thoughts on what I'm actually doing out here, what I'm trying to achieve, what I want to run, and it's made me wonder about certain bits and pieces that I've sort of done and not fully happy with. And at one point the whole lot was coming up, but I don't think I've got the strength. Well, I know I haven't got the strength for that. So I thought, right, well, what we're going to do. So I have got quite a bit of Hornby Dublo 3-rail tin plate. I've got some 2-rail as well, but enough of that. It's the tin plate we're thinking of. And I've got a huge amount of Triang and a reasonable amount of, shall we say, post 80 Hornby. And those of you that have got that diverse of stock, you know, I've been at it since 1964, then you know they don't all run together because flanges are different and so on. I'm not going to get into re-wheeling locos and you know what you do, your railway, your choice, but I think you know, the railway, the locomotives were designed with those wheels, and I keep those wheels. That's just a personal opinion, mind you. So I've sort of been looking and I'm thinking, well, the tin plate stuff, the 00 hasn't come out forever. I've not got enough Triang out to really stretch my Triang. So I've come up with these ideas. If you remember, look back at previous videos, you know, I had an inner loop of Triang Super 4, and the rest was basically modern day Hornby and Peco. And so from my recovery, thinking about things, I've decided that the inner loop will go over to tin plate Hornby 00, and the middle loop, which has a double point work for the station, will go over to Triang Super 4, leaving the outer loop, which feeds Woodside behind me, and the loco shed over there will be, shall we say, modern day. And when I say modern day, yeah, there is some modern stuff on it, as you'll see, but most of it is sort of post, I'm talking post sort of 85, 90 to, yeah, the 2000s, I suppose. You know, not heavily into the more modern stuff, although I've got a few pieces, mainly because, and you're seeing some behind me, they're so blinking delicate and I'm so clumsy. So yeah, there you are. So I'll give you a little tour of what's going to happen, and then watch this space, as they say. Right, let's see if I can turn this camera around, which obviously I can't because I'm a techno numpty, so I'm going to have to turn you around. So through the station here was the Super 4, which came round on this inside, came in front of Laurie's Amesbury signal box, and then came around here. There's the Super 4 track, and then came here in front of the other true scale station. It then came down and over the Hornby viaduct, and there needs to be a fillet put in here. And so then we've got this inner loop which comes through here. Now that's going to go over to Triang Super 4, the inner loop of the tracks that we're following now through Amesbury again. This line here, this point will come out, that point will come out, that point will be changed, and will come around and will follow ish the line into Windmill Tunnel, and back to Oakhurst Station. And then the Oakhurst line here, which is, we'll call it modern day stuff, will stay. No change there. That line there, where the Bachmann fix-it train, as my grandson calls it, is sitting, coming around again in front of Horsted Box, leading off to what will go to the diesel depot, and will then feed up to the locomotive works over there, and that line will carry on round, going through Amesbury, and that line will carry on in front of Wadhurst, I think I'm calling that. No, not Wadhurst, I can't think of the name of that station. Isn't it marvellous? And then we'll come up here, Litchfield Junction, and come into Woodside, and that nothing will change there. That will all stay, and the feeding for Morris and Sons, that won't change. So there you are. That's sort of like a bit of a potted history of what's I'm trying to do here. Just one little thing I am also thinking of doing is I'm thinking of where Ibis's door is taking a door size chunk out of the wall. I've got a 5 foot by about 7 foot section the other side of that wall, and I'm thinking of moving the workshop out, which will remove all this clutter and give me more room, into the side building. The only thing that's holding me back is to make sure I'm completely vermin proof. It's a wooden building through there, so I need to really line it safely to make sure that we don't get any little furry friends in nibbling at all the cardboard, which would be a catastrophe. So that's about it for now. I just thought I'd show you. Hope to get some tracks down over the next coming days. We've got some family down, so it might not be, it might run into next week. But yeah, that's the plan. It's all temporary, isn't it? I mean, there's no, if this doesn't work, I don't like it, then I'll change it. I'm a great admirer, and I thank you guys from the bottom of my heart. Oscar Paisley, Mr. Snooze, that run all these different disciplines, particularly Oscar. I'm very indebted to you. And Philip Lane as well, and his boy Johnny, marvellous warriors as far as I'm concerned. Philip sticking with mainly Series 3, Oscar with some Series 3, and a touch of Hornby Dublo, Mr. Snooze with Dublo, and again a bit of other track work as well. So no, I thought, well, no, we'll do something similar, because we've got all these various locos, and I'm not going to run them, just not going to run them. So I might as well try and do something. And the putting up scenic side of so many of the Merseyside Railway and very many others on Railway Enthusiasts that inspire me with scenery, which I would like to get into, I can still do. So I thought I could have the best of 3 worlds here, hopefully, with just a circuit for, as I had for the Triang, which I've enjoyed. This has been down, what, 2-3 years maybe. So I've enjoyed that, but that can go for now for Hornby Dublo tinplate. Got some of the straights there ready. And yeah, watch this space. And thank you very much for watching, sticking with me, and try and get a bit more prolific with my filming. But it's greatly appreciated, those of you that keep an eye on me. And it's just wonderful, YouTube and Facebook. It's fantastic because you're not alone. And you guys out there that I've mentioned, you're a great inspiration, and I value that very, very much. Keep them coming, boys. Ta for now. Cheers. Bye.